Hello and welcome to this review of Gran Legacy Canadian whiskey with natural flavors. I bought this at CVS Pharmacy. It was, for this full bottle, I think with my CVS loyalty card, it was $11.99. Yeah, crazy price on $11.99. This one here is the American blended. And that I bought this one when it was $10.99. Yeah, that's extremely cheap for liquor, right? For a whole handle. Now, I did see that they had 750 milliliter sizes, had glass liter bottles, and maybe the half size of 375s also. But it was a whole line. They had silver rum, gold rum. I think there was even a Scotch at one point, a Gran Legacy Scotch. Definitely the red label, the vodka, and perhaps even tequila. Now, I'm pretty sure they had the. So I was looking at trademark information. It says the trademark was assigned to, or at least requested by, CVS Pharmacy. That's what it says when you look it up, CVS Pharmacy. Then it was saying, that was back in 2006, that this product was first used in commerce, the name Gran Legacy. But then it was saying that the trademark was abandoned after an appeal. So I don't know why they were rejecting the trademark, okay? I wasn't going to spend that much time researching it. The last 3 years that I went to CVS, I noticed about 3 years ago I went there, and it was a lot less of the Gran Legacy. Some of the stores didn't have it at all, other CVS locations. Then about 2 years ago, I went to the location here, and they had a few, like this one, and maybe the rums. I didn't see the Scotch anymore. I didn't see the tequila, and I did see the vodka. And I went back about 4 months ago, they had none of it, nothing, only the vodka and the 750s, and I said, well, they're getting rid of this. They're abandoning the product. Okay, maybe the sales were bad, or they couldn't get the trademark secured, and they were worried somebody would steal the name. I don't know why anybody would do that, but I don't know why it was. I can't say why. Okay, but anyway, I think they did just say, forget about it, and we're not going to carry private label here anymore, and then whoever wants it, or at least we're not going to carry Gran Legacy, because they do have the private label Jethro T. Boots straight bourbon whiskey, sour mash bourbon whiskey, even has a sticker on the back. This should only be sold at CVS Pharmacy. If you see this anywhere else, call this number. But I was at Star earlier this week, and they had Gran Legacy, this bottle here, same bottle on the shelf. So I think CVS just said, forget it, and whoever wants to buy it, let them have it, We're walking away from it. All right, so whiskey with natural flavors, 40% alcohol. Like I said, super inexpensive, $11.99. And the brown label, like I said, was $10.99. So the brown label is not bad for an American blended whiskey, which are usually pretty cheap. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's great, because it isn't, but it's okay. It's not nasty. Okay, so I've never had this, and this is the first video review for this product in the world. Couldn't find anything about it. I mean, really, I could find nothing about this. Text, image search. There were a few images of it in a video for sure. No videos. Okay. It's got all the not trademarks, I just discussed it. It's got all the telltale signs of being a Sazerac product. That Sazerac handle bottle, and it's saying Legacy Distilling Company, Louisville, Kentucky. Well, of course, there's other distilling companies in Louisville, but I don't know, it just seemed like it's a Sazerac production. And that's what I'm going with. But I won't put that in the notes, because I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. Appearance, well, it's similar to Sazerac produced products like Canadian Hunter. It's got that amber gold, yeah, or honey color. All right, aroma. Put it in a Crown Royal glass. I don't have a Grand Legacy glass. I got to shut the door earlier because the AC came on. I don't want any background noise if I could help it. Not a lot of aroma. Just maybe some, yeah, there's ethanol, corn, spirits. Yeah, got that kind of tame Canadian whiskey aroma, if you want to say bland. Okay, but it's not off-putting or anything, so it looks normal. It smells a little unusual in the sense that there's not enough aroma. Let's go with the taste. Stereotypical inexpensive Canadian whiskey blend. You get that nuttiness, like almost like they're adding almonds. But it's probably more like they're adding tawny port to it. They're allowed to use wine. Really, if you read the current Canadian regulations, it just says, they used to be specific. I read the old regulations, they were naming them like, could be wine, as long as it's aged in small wood, and then they would say they could use bourbon as a flavoring. They named other spirits brandy, I think. But the newest release regulation, it just said can have flavoring. It wasn't specific. It just said may contain flavoring and caramel coloring. So it said natural flavoring. Okay, they did say that. Maybe they figured it was just easier to leave the option up to the distiller. And that's probably true. It wasn't going to much matter. Smooth, yes. Medium bodied, yes. Long finish, nah. It just kind of dies off, I guess. You got the nuttiness. I don't have to save me for a written review because I don't think there's any site that would show it. Yeah, you get the nuttiness and like a yeastiness and corn mash, like corn fermented substance base, which makes total sense. There could be a little rye spice, I do believe, so. Well, maybe making this video is pointless since it appears, now I haven't been back to CVS, like I said, in 4 months. I might go over there and it's fully stocked with all the Grand Legacy products. May be pointless because to me it appears it's gone, discontinued, but on the other hand, I did see a fresh whole column or line or whatever you call it of bottles of Caliber, not Caliber, that's another one, Grand Legacy, and I didn't even bother looking at the price. I just said, oh look, this is not CVS, this is Star, gas station, convenience store, liquor, wine, beer store. Would I buy a $23 bottle, 750 milliliter, $23.99, $7.50 of Crown Royal? Or would I buy a handle of this like I did for $11.99? I would clearly buy this for $11.99. Is it as good as Crown Royal? I can't say that. I don't believe it is. I would have to do a blind taste test to find out, and I intend to do that. But certainly when you consider what you're getting and what you're putting out for it, or what I put out for it, it's an easy winner. Especially because if you're drinking regular Crown Royal Deluxe, you know, the original Crown Royal, is it really that fantastic in flavor anyway? Is it that exquisite? No, it's pretty bland. Not bad, but to me, a bit bland and unexciting. Sort of like Chivas Regal Scotch. Good Scotch, but I don't see why anybody would be too thrilled to get it. Now that Mitsunara oak version, that's a different story. But it's like Crown Royal. You start talking about Crown Royal Black, that's a different story. Much more exciting product. So not an exciting product, not a memorable product, but certainly not a terrible product. Just goes to show you, you think it's bad because it's a private label, or you think it's bad because it's at the low end, you know, at the bottom shelf, or it's got this big plastic jug bottle. You think it's bad, but you try it and you find out more often than not, it's not bad at all. I'm going to go 89 out of 100, B+. It's a very good Canadian blended whiskey. And if it's coming from Sazerac, Canada, which like I say, that's my guess, that would make even more sense because I've never had a bad one from Sazerac, Canada. So Les Bon Temps Relais, a very good but probably discontinued Canadian blended whiskey. Didn't even make it 20 years, but like I say, that could be I could be misconstruing the evidence that I'm examining. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Canada and tour a distillery.